place. John Long should be ejected from this ball game.
I think there's no question they have got to throw him out of the ball game. No question about it. As Carlisle was being held, he just not only got one punch into him, but got another. And I think Jess Kersey got a punch into his head off of Long as well. As Ray Melchiori is now treating him, he was trying to break it up. As they were coming down court, Carlisle and Long getting into it, Long throwing the first punch, Kersey holding Carlisle back, then a left by Long. Carlisle gets free, he lunges with a right, and then Long goes right back at him and finally just grabs him, and they're hung up at the end table where the press sits.
A dirty, vicious punch by John Long while Rick Carlisle was being held by Jess Kersey. I mean, if you have a fight, fine. It's not fine, but it can't be helped sometimes. But when a guy is being held, to go and throw two more punches into his face while he's being held, there's no right for anybody to do that. It's completely disgraceful. It's disgusting. He should be thrown out.
Well, I'll tell you, Jess Kersey got the worst of it. He's the one that got it right above the eye, and they're out treating him. I don't know, Ray Flynn may be sending letters around the NBA. Way things are going the last 2 nights.
All right, the crowd yelling for Long to be thrown out. That was a disgusting, disgraceful exhibition by John Long, while a man was being held by the official to keep on punching. And Jack Ramsey with his hands on his hips, hey, he starts a lot of this stuff. I mean, what right has he got to be indignant? What right has that man got to be indignant? That was a yellow, dirty thing by John Long.
Oh, I think he's throwing both of them out. Long and Carlisle being thrown out. Double technical and both thrown out. That's what it is. Double technical and both players are gone. Tell you though, really, John, very similar to last night where Ewing got into it with Kite. That's a dumb mistake by Ewing because it's not a good trade-off. And you want to know something? This is not a good trade-off for Indiana. This is dumb of John Long. I mean, here's a guy who's probably the 9th, 10th, 11th, who knows, 12th player on the team. Long is a starter. He's the big offensive gun from downtown. And he goes in and gets in a fight with a guy, and he gets thrown out of the ballgame.
Well,
it's not a good trade-off. It's
somewhere along the line, some of these guys really think that this game belongs to them. And that the rules don't apply to them because they're stars. I mean, he's a bit of a star, there's no question about it. But the rules apply to him as well as to anybody else. And that was an absolutely yellow thing for him to do while a man was being held by the official, and there's no question about it. He continued to punch, and he hit Carlisle a couple of times in the face while he was being held. And that was a disgusting display by John Long.
All that aside, it was dumb as well. You don't get into a fight like that with a bench guy and then get tossed. You know you're going to get tossed out of a game. A big deal. You get Carlisle out of the ball game, but you end up leaving the game, and Boston really gets the advantage out of it.
Well, the point is also, I mean, that's very, very true. I mean, strategically, that was an idiotic thing for him to do.
Dumb.
And, but morally, it was an absolutely disgusting thing to do. And now, what do we got? We got the DJ coming back into the ball game.
Macy's the guy that will come.
And Fleming is